More wars are declared, more stations come under attack, and an ambitious heist is almost pulled off as the trade war continues. It is the 21st of June, YC 125. We begin this broadcast by charting the active and pending wars of all the major players of the trade war. Goodswarm is holding steady at 14 wars with no more wars pending. Initiative have 6 wars with no more pending. Fraternity has 33 active wars with no more pending. Pandemic Horde has 28 with no more pending. Pandemic Legion has 27 active wars with no more pending. Test Alliance has 11 active wars with no more pending. So it appears that all the major alliances are all locked into the wars they already have, with no smaller entities willing or waiting to get involved. The battle lines seem set. However, Test Alliance are still in the Caldari faction war militia, so any Capsuleer can join Galente or Myrmitar militia and be able to freely shoot Test anywhere in HighSec. The wisdom of fighting a major alliance war in high security space when still being involved in faction warfare militia is perhaps questionable. The Trade Consortium continues to attract more new wars, currently having 47 active wars with another 2 pending. The final timer fight in Perimeter is sure to be busy, with Capsuleers from 49 wars all competing to get in on the kill. I Choose You only has 16 wars with no further ones pending. And now for more on the scene reporting, it's over to our Eyes in the Skies, JB.
Yes, hello, this is JB reporting. I have been very busy over the last couple of days, visiting every Sotillo in the whole of HighSec to see what is going on, and I have been to many other stations as well. We will start with I Choose You. I Choose You Sotillos in Orval, Mbotan, Manak, Alentin, Azer, Hek, Fran and Tashmercom Prime are all still fully intact, and none of them are even being unanchored. The Abzel in Fran has been reinforced twice and is now in the final timer, which ends at 16:05 on Sunday 25 Juan. The Sotillo in Vlori is now also into its final timer and is due to become vulnerable again at 10:34, also on Sunday 25 Juan. This time I was able to get video footage of the second timer fight, which you can see playing now. I came prepared with a clocking device this time, so I was nice and safe to be able to get this footage. Again, this station timer fight was totally uncontested. I also flew past the Gunswarm War HQ Sotillo in Ashab, and this is also fully intact with no fighting going on anywhere. 2 other corporations have Sotillos in high security space, one in Airo and one in Shannon. The owners are not at war with anybody, and the stations are not being unanchored. I am unsure how wise this is, as when the main trade war finishes, they will be the final 2 Sotillos in the whole of HighSec and are sure to have wars declared against them almost immediately. When it comes to Trade Consortium, the Athanor in New Caldari has had its shields taken down, with the reinforcement ending at 21:27 on Wednesday 21st Juan. The nearby Abzel is in its final timer, which ends at 16:45 on Friday 23rd Juan. The Keepstar in Perimeter is slowly approaching its final battle, which is due at just after midnight on the night of Thursday 22nd Juan and Friday 23rd of Juan. I will keep travelling between all those stations and keep you up to date with any changes. Back to the studio.
That was our regular stations update from JB, our man on location. One other event of note took place in null security space in the system of 1W TAC 0KS, where Fraternity were unanchoring another Keepstar. Their attending freighter, which was supposed to pick up the free-floating station, was tackled and prevented from making the pickup by a bunch of thieves. Another freighter then swooped in, picked up the station and tried to escape. But luckily for Fraternity, they managed to tackle and destroy this freighter and prevent the station from being stolen. And even more luckily for Fraternity, the Keepstar remained intact throughout all of this action and was eventually recovered. And that brings us to the end of this Trade War report. We will bring you any further developments as they happen. Stay safe out there. Would you like to know more?